Following a rise in gang activity and gun violence in recent weeks.
Cape Town gang violence has cut short yet another child's life.
Another deadly weekend, 10 people shot dead.
A Cape Town primary school boy has died after being shot in the head.
Take a trip to Cape Town's beautiful landscape and lively culture, but don't be fooled by the postcard scenes. This South African gem is facing a tough challenge: widespread gang violence. Step beyond the picture views to discover the city's darker side, earning it the unsettling reputation as one of South Africa's most dangerous places. Gang violence in Cape Town has deep roots, dating back to the Apartheid era when racial segregation and economic inequality created social unrest. Even though Apartheid ended in the early 1990s, the problem faced by marginalized communities persisted. The void left by the dismantling of Apartheid, coupled with ongoing economic challenges, became a breeding ground for gangs. Cape Town, just like many other big cities, deals with crime, and its high crime levels are worrisome. Recent stats show that Cape Town consistently ranks among the world cities with the most crime. According to the official statistics from the South African Police Service, there were 14,277 cases of murder and 17,209 cases of attempted murder in Cape Town in 2023. Cape Flats, a large low-lying area in Cape Town, is home to many impoverished people living in crowded townships. For decades, the region has faced persistent gang violence and crime as rival gangs fight for control over lucrative drug trade and other illegal activities. The situation has deteriorated in recent years, marked by a surge in murders, shootings, and violent incidents. In a bold move in July 2019, the South African government launched Operation Prosper, a dynamic collaboration between the military and police to fight against gang-related crimes in the Cape Flats. Initially slated for 3 months, this mission evolved into a complex saga, raising both praise and concern. As soldiers and police joined forces, conducting daring operations like raids, searches, and patrols, the Cape Flats became the battleground for war against murder, assault, robbery, and drug offenses. Yet the impact of the military's intervention is a fiercely debated topic. Critics argue that Operation Prosper not only fell short in curbing gang activity, but also in certain instances heightened violence and community tension. Skeptics point to the military's perceived lack of expertise in addressing the root causes of the gang crisis. Cape Town streets are home to various gangs, each claiming it's tough and engaging in illicit activities. Some of these infamous gangs are the Hard Livings, stated by one post. The insurgence of the group continues to leave the SAPS Cape Town restless. The Americans, stated by another post. Besides overwhelming meth trade, the group enjoys a wide range of criminal activities with members demonstrating high loyalty and rare preparedness for death. The Mongrels. Drugs running and shebeen operations stands out in the list of crimes executed by the Mongrels. And the Sexy Boys are better known for their drug dealings and racketeering taxi drivers operating within the neighborhood. These groups mainly consist of colored youth residing in struggling communities. Their portfolio of crime spans drug trafficking, extortion, robbery, prostitution, and murder. Tough wars fueled by money, personal disputes, or power struggles often erupt in violent clashes between rival gangs. Cape Town's gang culture is influenced by the symbolic numbers associated with some of these groups, such as the 28s, 27s, and 26. The number gang was incorporated in the late 1800s and remains one of the most powerful yet infamous to the public. The numbers represent different roles, ranks, codes, and rituals within the numbers gang. The dominant prison gang in South Africa. Some street gangs, such as the Americans and the Hard Livings, have adopted the numbers as part of their identity and hierarchy. However, not all street gangs use the number system, and the alliance and conflicts among the gangs are not solely determined by the numbers. The gang culture in Cape Town is complex and diverse, shaped by various factors such as territory, drugs, politics, and personal relationships. Cape Town faces a serious issue with gang violence, contributing to its high murder rates. The problem is fueled by economic inequality, widespread poverty, and high employment rate, leading to the frustration and hopelessness among the youth. Availability of cheap drugs and firearms controlled by gangs add to the problem. The city's law enforcement and social service struggle to address the root causes, facing challenges like being outgunned by gangs, corruption, and community mistrust, Limited and short-term interventions fail to provide sustainable alternatives, allowing gangs to operate freely and victimize their residents.